The mathematical concepts derive from Ghanaian traditional games.
There are a lot of Ghanaian traditional games that can be incorporated in the field of teaching and learning mathematics. Some of these games are Ampe, Oware, Sansankroma, Dummy, and many others. In this video, the traditional game under consideration is Sansankroma. Sansankroma traditional game. Historical background. The game Sansankroma is derived from two Akan words, Sansa and Akroma, which means roaming and hawk respectively. Hence, Sansankroma literally means a roaming hawk. It is an Akan folk game which was derived from stories told about a young lazy hawk whose parents passed on. Once upon a time, there lived a young hawk who lived with his parents. They fed him day and night from his infancy. For this reason, he grew to be very lazy and was not able to work to get food for his parents and himself. And so, he was compelled to start working to fend for himself. Instead of continuing his parents' work, which was farming, he decided to fly around, catch young chicks, and feed on them.
How Sansankroma is played. The game is played with all participants squatting or kneeling in a circular manner, with each participant holding a stone or stone-like object. The stones are then passed around by the participants in a clockwise or counterclockwise direction as decided by the group while singing the song
Sansankroma, ninyewo acheche kukoma, asiokoye juma ninyewo acheche kukoma. Sansankroma, ninyewo acheche kukoma, asiokoye juma ninyewo acheche kukoma.
The song is repeated, and as the tempo of the song rises, the speed at which the stones are passed increases until the game is over. The stone before the player is the chick, and the incoming stone is Akroma. When two stones clash in front of a participant, it means Akroma has caught a chick, and hence the participant is eliminated. This continues until the last participant. The last participant becomes the winner, and he or she takes the ultimate prize. Benefits of playing Sansankroma.
As in many traditional games, it brings joy and happiness to the participants, that is, entertainment.
It provides an avenue for the participants to socialize.
It improves the smartness and time consciousness of the participants.
It also preserves our roots and mother tongue.
Mathematical concepts in Sansankroma. 1. The concept of circle and its parts. As the participants squat to play the game, an imaginary circle is formed. The straight line passing through the center and joining two participants in opposite direction forms the diameter. The straight line from the center to a participant is called the radius. Also, the distance around the participants is called the circumference. The circumference can be calculated using the formula circumference equals 2 pi r or circumference equals pi d. The same can be done for the area bounded by the participants. That is, area equals pi r squared, where r is the radius and d is the diameter. Let's take, for example, the radius to be equal to 3.5 meters. The circumference then is equal to 22 meters. Pi to be equal to 22 over 7. Then the area will be equal to approximately 38.5 meters squared. 2. In the course of passing the stones in the game, each participant is to have only one stone at a time. Can we find the mathematical concept here? Yes, the concept of mapping. This relates to the concept of one-to-one mapping. When a participant fails to pass the stone on time, he or she ends up having more than one stone, which leads to one-to-many mapping. 3. The concept of subtraction. As Sansankroma catches a chick, a participant is eliminated. For instance, if there are 6 participants playing the game and 1 is eliminated, 5 participants are left to continue, which results to the concept of subtraction. That is, 6 minus 1 giving us 5. 4. The concept of revolution. When a stone is passed until it gets back to its initial position, it makes 1 revolution, which is 360 degrees. Assuming the stone makes 5 revolutions, then 5 revolutions will be equal to 5 times 360 degrees, which is equal to 1800 degrees. 12 revolutions will be equal to 4320 degrees. Polygons. When short lines are drawn to join the point at which the stones are left, a polygon is formed. The sum of interior angles of a regular polygon can be found by. The interior angle of a regular polygon can also be found by. Assuming there are 6 players, a hexagon will be formed. When there are 5 players, a pentagon will be formed. When there are 4 players, a quadrilateral will be formed. And when there are 3 players, a triangle will be formed. Ghanaian traditional games are rich in culture and brings out unique tribal identities, preserving the Ghanaian language and creating bonds among folks. It is also enriched with numerous mathematical concepts, which are usually learned by observation or active participation. This is what the game Sansankroma emphasizes.